Hey guys, Dill from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to Arcane Season 2, Episode 1, titled Heavy is the Crown. Vi and Caitlin wrestle with how best to respond in the wake of a terrible tragedy that claims lives and escalates tensions between the twin cities. Now, this actually came out a couple of days ago then from when I'm recording this. The problem is I was on holiday. And if you watch my other content, you may well know this because I sort of missed a couple episodes of Has Been Hell of a Boss because of how that holiday lined up with everything that's going on with the house I'm living in. And yeah, so I'm getting this out a little late. However, I'm going to be doing something I don't normally do, and that's I'm going to be releasing these 3 episodes this week, and the next 3 episodes next week, and the final 3 episodes the week after that. So today, tomorrow, and Thursday, you're going to be getting Arcane. And that's going to repeat for the next 3 weeks. There's also the fact that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're going to be getting the 2 episodes of Hello Boss that I missed, and this week's one. If there's any crossover between the viewers. But anyway, last we left these characters, Jinx had just killed Silco. Vi and Caitlin were tied up in Jinx's lair, and she used her shark blaster, I don't know if that's the actual name of it, to fire a rocket all the way into Piltover's council room at the exact moment that they were all voting in favor of giving Zorn its independence. So, had she just waited a day, then Zorn would have been its own nation, and, well, most of those council people would still be alive, because I'm assuming that's the lives that they're saying are claimed in the tragic event. But we'll see if I'm correct in 3, 2, 1, go. I also wonder, is this going to be a different opening? And who all managed to survive this? That's Jace, I could tell that. His story wasn't done. Somehow Mel survived despite being directly in front of the window. The other council people, they probably didn't. Was that Mrs. Kerman? Well, I can see Caitlin going down a path of vengeance, and Victor. So, Fun fact I've heard, as someone who's not played the game, apparently Mel's mother is being added as a character. Is it leaving him or trying to help him? Well, that's probably not good. That seemed like total fusion. Same song, different intro. Hmm. Interesting. There's a lot that could be assumed by that opening. Also, another thing I've been told is that this show is now the definitive lore for the main universe in the game. All the skins in that are still alternate universes, but the convoluted timeline and all that they did have is being replaced by this and all the other new projects there that Riot's putting out. So this is now the canon backstory of these characters. You know, the death of Mrs. Kurman could also be what pushes Vi down the path of Enforcer, because it was her sister who did it. Because, yeah, Vi was an Enforcer by the time of the game. Like, I'm pretty sure one of her moves was police brutality or something along that line. Excessive force, I think it was actually. believe there is another council person that you should consult. If. Okay. I knew she was going to throw that line back at him. I'm not familiar with what that is, so if it's something from the games or extended media, then join the enforcers. But can she really join the yeah. Yeah. To be fair, what you're asking her to do is the same as if she was asking you to join Jinx's gang. That's the comparison that should be drawn. not stopping it at the comparison of seeing your parent killed. You sort of look familiar. Sort of. I mean, he does have a frailer body. How did Mrs. Kerman, who was on the other side of the room, die, but you and Mel were right in front of the window? The exact same thing. That's cool. I don't think. I don't think you'd be able to take on Noxus, from what I've heard. You know, when she first showed up, I thought that was going to be Marcus's daughter. Like there'd been some time jump that I'd missed. Even though I know that doesn't make sense. That's gonna be her mum's goons. No, it's not Mel Smothers. I don't recognize him though. Again, I have to ask: does Mel have some sort of precognition? I'm pretty sure I asked this in the finale of last season because they showed her jewelry glowing as she turned around just before the um, rocket hit. And again, just before the gun was pulled out, her jewelry was glowing and she turned around almost as if she knew the attack was coming. I believe that after this brazen attack, they're going to agree that Hex Tech is necessary. They better not have killed the nice enforcer. Maddie? I'm bad with names. Especially considering the other two council people were in that. A little smaller than you used to handle him, but oh, I didn't know Mel was in there. I just saw Sallow and oh, there she goes. Oh. But yeah, I'd be running too if someone took a full strength mallet to the head and got up like it was nothing. Hmm. Okay. That didn't look like just a random piece of debris. That looked like a specially made shield. Hello, Victor. No? She got the Telos hammer. Who's... Oh, that's, Mingo's mum. Mrs. Medada. Took you long enough. I don't doubt that she orchestrated this. Like, it is too coincidental that on the day that they were going to announce their plans to send the enforcers without using Hextech, because it was one solitary individual that others attacked. It is too coincidental for it not to have been a play from Mel's mum. Her Hextech rifle. His shield. I still don't know her. I don't know him either. The gauntlets and the hammer, I'm assuming. No, not the hammer yet. Yeah. Singed? Don't know what that was just yet. Okay, so I don't know the big guy's name, but I did clock him instantly as a playable character. Um, I don't. The. I want to say Fish Boy, because he sort of does look like he's part fish. I want to say he's a playable character. I want to say Maddie is as well. Pretty much anyone that's in this lineup, I'm pretty sure, is a playable character. I'm surprised the big guy was so quick to join the Enforcers, but we don't actually know about what his stance on the Enforcers are, so it's not that surprising. I don't know what that thing at the end with Singed is. Loris. Okay, I'm just going through the cast list. Loris seems to be the big guy. Theo Loris seems to be the character. No, maybe not. Loris. That was a different. That was League of Legends esports, not League of Legends. Okay. Built over Bulwark, that shield thing, okay. Okay, I guess Maddie's not one. Rictus, Ambassador's guard is. He's the burly guy with the beard. By the looks of it. Or he's just something from Legends of Runeterra. I don't know what that is. Okay, so I was wrong. It's not all of them are going to be actual characters. They may all be characters by the end of this, because like I said, Mbessa is being added into the actual game, so could be that Manny and whatever the other guy's name is, because I'm not seeing any in the credits that he could be. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not seeing any others that he could be, so I'm guessing we just don't have his name yet. Which is weird because Singed is credited as voice work, but he didn't say anything. Jace is, because of this second attack, gone against Victor's wishes of using Hextech. However, he has limited to a specialized task force with 2 people that he trusts, their judgment, and their chosen ones. So, like, Maddie made a good rapport with Vi, and apparently looks up to Caitlyn massively, so it's understandable that she was chosen. Her partner was probably a package deal, and Loris, because of the thing him and Vi went through the night of drinking, and him rushing in to save people with that shield he had, I can understand why he was picked. Pretty much anyone involved in that final fight got picked, except for Mrs. Madara and Bessa, because it would not be wise to give her access to Hextech, considering she's so gung-ho on having the entire Enforcer lineup be used with it. Using it, I mean. I swear Maddie is a character, though. Because I remember a little girl with those guns. Like, that specific design. I knew Caitlyn was an enforcer. I knew Vi was an enforcer, because like I said, I've played the game once. I got to play 3 characters, and then I just did not touch it again. No, I got to play 4 characters. It was Teemo, Jax, no. Again, Jax or Zac? Which one is it? Whichever one the goo one is. I think it's Zac. Yeah. Teemu, Zac, Jace, and Vi. They're the 4 that I played. I did see a couple others look through their character in the sample pack I was given. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not bothering with this anymore. So I knew they were characters. I remember seeing Loris as a character. That's why it picked up so much that I knew him. I didn't know Victor was the character that he was because I'm not familiar with that character. I didn't know Singed until people said that's who he was. I know the snake lady, though I forget her name. I know the guy that gets turned into a wolf, though it's sort of implied that that's going to be changed. Is there anything else I know? Well, obviously I know Jinx. But, yeah, so I know a couple characters, so it's always good when I can actually recognize and clock that, hey, this is actually a character. Other than the whole fact that they actually focused on this character. Because I knew that as soon as he spoke to Vi and said something that he was going to be important for some reason. Then I got to look at his face. I'm like, I know that character. And yeah. But I swear Maddie was familiar. Anyway, I've probably got to stop this now so that I can actually get it out on time, but I'm interested to see what this is. Yeah. Okay, so I guess it could be implying that what I said about Mel, because she doesn't exist in the game. They actually put her mum in, but Mel herself is not. I reckon that it's going to be revealed that she does have some abilities by the end of this, like some glimpse into the future. Sort of like Echo, how he can rewind and that. I reckon that Mel could have some precognition. And by the end of it, she's going to actually be able to react to something properly before it happens. And then though how would that work in the game? Like Echo, that makes sense. It reverses the damage dealt to him. If I read his character page right. But precognition doesn't really work in a MOBA because you can't really tell what button someone's gonna press. Yeah, I don't know. But it's just twice now. In 2 technically consecutive episodes that they've shown an attack incoming from Mel, her jewelry flashing, and her turning just before the impact. So there's something up with that. And if by the end of this season it's revealed that actually that's nothing, I'm going to be surprised. But then again, I don't know what they're going to be continuing on from this, because I know this is the end of the Piltover story, I'm pretty sure. Or it's the end of this story at the end of this season. This Arcane is 2 seasons. I don't know if that's specifically this time period, if it's just this location, if it's just these characters and it's going to be focusing on different ones in the next project. I don't know. I've heard talks that there is going to be more projects like this because, like I said, this is now the definitive canon of the main universe. So, I don't know what's going to happen. It's a bit unclear. But, yeah. So, if it's not revealed by the end of this, it could still be revealed in the future, but I doubt it. Anyway, like I said, I gotta end this one here, so I'll catch you in the next one.